only have one lake, and we got to take care of it. And this is one of the ways of taking care of it.
It feels good to be like a watchdog in that sense for like these types of things.
No, it's really wonderful to be out here and to also know that you're doing your part to help the lake.
So CHAMP is an acronym. It's the Champlain Aquatic Invasive Monitoring Program.
And we help to identify which species we would be looking for that are currently present in the lake but maybe not spread throughout the entire lake, as well as aquatic invasive hitchhikers to find a ride or a way to get into Lake Champlain.
Invasive species are a huge concern for our aquatic ecosystems in Lake Champlain.
We are a destination lake for recreation and for fishing, and we attract visitors that trailer their boats and other recreational equipment that's been in contact with water in different states and different provinces.
And it's something that through monitoring efforts we can stop from getting worse. So an invasive species is something that is non-native and also a nuisance. So it's a species that has not evolved to be a part of Lake Champlain.
And so when they get into an ecosystem, they tend to take over the whole ecosystem because there's no natural predator, and they're really, really good at reproducing. So they outcompete all of our native plants.
I'm not seeing anything really different here.
Clasping pondweed, which is a native. You gotta be prepared to get messy.
You get your hands so dirty with this program, and I really think that that is just like the best way to like foster stewardship in people, like to really help them understand the lake and care about it, and then they pass that on to other people.
People who live on the lake or recreate on the lake or utilize the lake in any way are able to pick a site and basically take one of our rakes and monitor for invasive species by literally pulling them out of the lake and seeing what's there.
Part of the point of this is to catch new ones when they first get here, when there's still a chance of actually doing something useful, like stopping them.
Because once things get established, that's when it becomes really hard to get them out and also really expensive.
You like to concentrate around boat launches, for instance. They do a lot of work at the boat launches trying to educate folks there about how to make sure they don't move the invasive species around, like drying their boats out and draining them and so on. And so we do concentrate our testing in those areas because that's where they're most likely to come in. That's the most common way of transferring them from boat traffic.
Early detection and rapid response is probably the most important management tool we have for invasive species, and it's been proven through our program with discovery of golden clam last year.
When I found the golden clam, they were able to immediately get in there and look to see what the populations were and if there was a substantial population.
So volunteers are vital. We have volunteers from as far north as Missisquoi Bay, all the way south to Whitehall, New York at the very southern tip.
I'm an engineer, and just proof that anybody can do this kind of stuff. You don't have to be well educated in the biological sciences. They will train you at LCC, give you all the support you need, and it works out great.
We are always here to field questions about species identifications or survey questions, and really just anything that volunteers need.
These programs are really great successes when we engage folks from all around the lake, and Lake Champlain Committee's done a great job with that. They have volunteers in Quebec and in New York and Vermont.
We're always happy and actively looking for more volunteers and participants in CHAMP. We have a sign-up form on our website.
I live on the lake. My kids play in the lake, my grandkids, and I want to make sure that I'm doing whatever I can to keep the water quality safe.
It's been mutually beneficial because I learn a lot from year to year of doing the program.
Individuals can make a difference. Individuals can hopefully prevent some new invasive species that could really do damage in this wonderful lake.
To volunteer for CHAMP, visit www.lakechamplaincommittee.org. And to learn about other ways you can help protect Lake Champlain, visit lcbp.org/dive-in.